My podcast is getting ready. I got some people jumping on there. It's crazy, man. I just want to give you guys an update. You can also find me on iHeartRadio. You can find me on iHeartRadio at Take It to the Throne. Alan DeBishop. That's DABISHOP. You know the name. And tonight, man, is Labor Day weekend. I just want to say everything is about America, and I love that. And I want to talk to you guys about a couple things tonight that's on my mind. Number one, we're watching the BLM organization implode, okay? Number two, we're seeing record number of minorities coming out voting for President Trump. Number three, we got to get this thing together, y'all. If we don't get this thing together, we're not the only ones. We're not the only one that's gonna hurt or harm. Okay, I want y'all to see my flag in the background because that's what I do. Okay, that's what I do. Get my flag in the background. That's what I do. But I want, and that's an empty gun cabinet right there, just so you know. Okay, I can't advertise guns on here. Speaking about guns, if you want your Second Amendment fix, then I want you to go to TAC. I can't even say. Hold on, give me a minute. I just ate a bunch of chicken. You know that's black man's kryptonite. Let me get it. Give me a second. It's TACXProGear.com. That is a sponsor of my podcast and everything I do. NCCA, National Concealed Carry Association. I want you guys to go ahead and do that. If you want your fix, you want your Second Amendment fix, your camping fix, your survival fix, go on TACXProGear.com. Pretty soon, we're working with a whole new system. So I got to post it on here. You guys get some discounts. It also, whatever you spend, money-wise, whatever you spend, whatever you buy for your Second Amendment fix, your survivalist fix, or just your camping gear fix, your camping fix, a portion of that will come over to the bishop and come and support my show and do that. So I thank you guys for that. If you want to hit me up on my podcast, you can go to iHeartRadio, iTunes, but right now I'm live on podbean.com. So you can go to alandebishop.podbean.com. Okay, go on there. And once you're on there, you'll be able to what's the word I'm looking for? You'll be able to support me. You'll be able to get on there and be my patron and reward and all that stuff. Listen, I'm just trying to be a voice for the people. And I believe that I am a voice for the people. And since it's Labor Day weekend, I'm going to put that work in. We're going to put that work in tonight on Friday. But before I start rambling on and going crazy and going nuts, this is what I want to tell you guys. The third Friday of this month, again, I'm going to have Growing in Marriage on with Big Rich and Deanna, and they're going to have their second part of what we were talking about last month. So don't miss it. It's the third Friday of this month. It's going to be on my podcast. It's going to be on all the channels. Okay, I already said the channels. I don't want to say it again. When I'm done with this video, I will post a link to my podcast. Okay, so thank you, Facebook Live, Instagram. Go to my YouTube channel at I don't even remember what my YouTube channel is. Oh, it's The Truth Syrup. And so you can go on there. I'll post that on there. So go on there and subscribe to me, like me, and just share it everywhere. Because listen, one thing the country, not the country, but half the country don't like is the fact that I am a conservative, that I'm black, and that I support America. There's a lot of people that don't before I get going. I want to say what's up to my brother Isaac Lewis. I gotta tell you, blood is thicker than water. And I tell you right now, my brother, I've been praying for you and I got your back. Isaac, you are a true patriot. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen some of the things that happened in the last few months and the last year. And I just want you to know, brother, I got your back. And whatever you need, man, holler at me, reach out to me. I'm your brother for life. So moving right along, man, I just want to tell everybody that First of all, what y'all doing this weekend? Anybody barbecuing? What y'all doing? Okay. I just want to find out what kind of, it's almost like you don't want to take a vacation. Most of us that's in a certain sector, you haven't had to really work. Okay. It's just like, man, I every day feel like Friday and Saturday and Sunday to me, right? Every day sound like that. So hopefully you guys be safe out there and do your thing. I want to talk to you guys about these different situations. There's a couple things I'm going to talk about. It's really messing people up. People are really upset. We're staying home. Mariana, as a matter of fact, Mariana, thank you. You are such an amazing woman, businesswoman, woman of God. And I can tell you, you're just amazing. Mariana, thank you for what you've done for all the ladies and what you're doing in your community. And you and your husband and you guys are just amazing. Plus, get that paparazzi jewelry. If you want some paparazzi, man, talk to my girl, Mariana Guzman. Or Guzman. Am I saying that right? Just holler at me, let me know. So go ahead and put what you're doing this weekend. Staying home this weekend. That's probably what I'm doing. I'm going to eat a lot of chicken. Surprising. I know some of you guys are surprised, like, oh my God, I can't believe Alan's eating chicken. Well, I am eating chicken, and I don't apologize for it. Chicken and ribs, barbecue ribs and chicken is what I call the black man's kryptonite. Once I eat chicken, that's when the enemy can come in. He can do what he wants. I have a hard time defending myself once I eat a nice juicy rib. Okay. Yeah. I know. Oh, that's bad today because that's a stereotype that black people eat barbecue chicken. It's not a stereotype because we eat fried chicken. And so fried chicken, barbecue chicken, baked chicken, roasted chicken, okay? Air fried chicken. We eat all the chicken. That's what we like. Ain't it? Don't be afraid to tell it to me too, because some of y'all are so afraid. Yeah, chicken. Y'all so afraid of saying certain things. It's in America, it's devastating. And I'm coming to you guys tonight because it's Friday, it's Labor Day, and listen, and the bishop got some things to say. I don't care who you support in America. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Be careful about who you make an idol. I'm going to say it again, because those in my podcast world, they can't quite hear me. Be careful on who you make an idol. Remember, when we say America, we say God, family, country. And I'm just going to expound just for a few minutes on why I support America. And it's only summed up to one thing. I was born here. All right. I don't hate America. I love America. We all hate things about the systems in America. We complain about the systems in our house growing up. Man, I hate that, man. He always whooping me, man. He always said we can't eat the snacks, man. Man, I hate my brothers, man. They always get me in trouble, man. But we still loved each other. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We still cared about each other. Let me also speak on this. We're always complaining about what you can do. This president, this. What would you do as a president? I can tell you this right now. We have to be real careful about what we say and who we say it about, because what I've learned and been learning is that once you say something, you can't take it back. So you have to defend that. I got something on my face. Hold on. There it is. You can't take it back. When you say something, you can't take it back. That's why I'm very careful about my words. I'm very careful about what I say. Hold on, let me get this together. I'm real careful about what I say. Man, go America, man. Some of y'all ain't even served the country. Some of y'all ain't served the country, man. I want to give a big shout out to those that was in the Navy, the Army, the Marines, the Air Force, the National Guard. I mean, come on, man. Some of y'all ain't even served this country. You ain't even been out this country to understand how great it really is. Not saying it's not any faults. Not saying that we don't have problems in America. Not saying that we don't have things that we've been growing through. Isaac, I know you did. You served the country. I didn't serve the country. I'm a street warrior. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't speak to the fact of how much I hate America. Do you remember in the 60s and this? The 70s when the soldiers came back from Vietnam. Listen, we're supposed to support our soldiers, support our military, no matter why they're going over there. It doesn't matter. They are Americans. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're from Saudi Arabia and you start talking bad about the Saudi Arabian army, you're gonna have a problem. But thank God you live in America. You can go out and burn flags, talk all kind of crazy, spit on Marines, spit on our sailors, spit on our Air Force. Listen, spit on our seamen. Listen, you guys have no idea what it takes to get out and serve your country. So listen, start having some respect for America. That's what I want to say tonight. It's Labor Day weekend. Respect America, because there's nowhere you can go and do what you're doing today, especially the ladies. Oh my God. Y'all should be understanding, and I said that ironically. Y'all should be understanding what you have here in America. Look at the accomplishments of what's going on in America. Of course, there are things, man, that are suspect. There are systems set up in America that what I would say put more pressure on some and none on the others, or very little. But I must tell you, if you want to hate racism, great. If you want to hate bigotry, great. If you want to hate police brutality, great. But don't hate America. Don't hate the police officers. Hate the incident that happens. That's what we hate. See, this is how what I call the liberal left, not Democrats. They're not Democrats anymore. These people that want your homes, they want your paychecks, they want to indoctrinate your children. These people are communists. They are communists to the highest degree. And they have been planning to take over America for a very long time. This is not new. This is not new, guys. This is very, very a plan that they've done, okay? They have it. They love it. This is what they want to do, and now they have it. Think about this for a minute. How many groups of people are against each other right now? How many groups of people are against each other right now? Let's just go. I'm going to give you 3 right now. I don't even have to look it up. Mask or no mask. We can start a gang territory. You over here, yo, with the mask. You over there, what's up? You wearing a mask, fool? What's up, homie? Oh, you ain't wearing a mask? What's up, dude? Listen, we fighting. We fighting over who got a mask, who don't have a mask. Of course, black and white. That's always the issue that divide us. They know that. That's why they throw it out there. They always throw it out there. They always throw the racial card. Let me tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why I'm disappointed in our leaders. And I'm disappointed in the common sense of America to keep believing this crap. I don't get the white privilege thing. I know somebody will say, but Alan, you don't know. White privilege is when I can afford a house and you cannot. Are you telling me because I'm black, I can't get my credit right? And because I'm black, I can't work as hard as you and buy a house? That's racist. White privilege is racist to me because you're telling me that I need the approval of a white person in order to succeed in life. First of all, man, you know what? I can't say what I really want to say. Okay, I got to keep it gospel. I got to keep it this way on my podcast and on this live, because there are some things that really upset me about that. And for black folk to go around start talking about, yeah, man, it's the white privilege, Bishop. You a coon, you a Uncle Tom, because you don't believe in white privilege. If you believe in white privilege, then you believe that you're less than a white person. And to me, my brother, that is slavery. That is an Uncle Tom. That is a coon. That is a slave. That mentality. You cannot tell me I can't make it because I'm black. What? So, just like the video they did of going around, thank you, bro. Just like they're going around a video in the East Coast, in the Midwest, and they're going to colleges, and they're asking white liberal college students, is it wrong that black people have to have an ID to vote? And they say, yeah, and they ask him why, and they go, because they're too poor to get an ID. Wow, I feel good. I was so upset when I seen that video, because you mean to tell me that this African skin that through generations, thousands of years, gone through all sorts of things to get to where this man is today, the DNA that I have, you mean to tell me all the pyramids that was built, you mean to tell me that all the lands that was taken over, all the wealth that you mean to tell me that my ancestors gone through what they went through were still less than? You mean to tell me that Africans didn't know how to build boats, didn't know how to sail, didn't know how to eat, hunt, didn't know how to provide for their families, didn't know how? Are you telling me that? You're telling me only reason they did it because of Europe, because of white privilege, because they allowed them to do that? Nobody taught Africans to do that. They knew how to do it just like every civilization. So please stop talking about this white privilege thing. It's making me upset, as you can see, okay? So I got to get off that subject because, man, I'm telling you, that's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life. Then I'm going to shift over to something else. The media, politicians, and other organizations in America is making it seem like our greatest enemy, and I'm talking about in the black community, I'm not sure about the Mexican community or the Asian community, but my community that I grew up in. You know what? I'm going to just ask a question. When you leave your house in your neighborhood, who do you fear will harm you first? Somebody that look like you, a police officer, or a KKK white supremacist? Just answer that for me. Please answer it. Okay? Because I can guarantee you this. When I was growing up, we didn't see no threat to the white boys. The white boys, they didn't. Hey, man, they shared their weed, they shared their lunches, they shared their money, they shared everything. So I don't know. But when I got on the bus, AC Transit, we walking from Contra Costa College to our houses. Isaac, you know this. We wasn't worried about no KKK. We wasn't worried about the police unless we was doing something wrong, like, man, put that joint out. We didn't think the police was going to kill us. Okay. So this is the thing I want to say. Yes, we were always questioning the you can't that is the I'm gonna continue this. That's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So you're telling me that white people are gods? It seems like the liberal left, that's what they want us to believe, that we are so poor, we are so ignorant, we are so dumb, we are so we don't take care of each other, and we haven't for a lot of years. Have a great day. Have a great Labor Day, Mariana. God bless you and thank you. Next year we're going to do our No Laughing Matter tour. This year was messed up because of the COVID-19, but this is the deal. We're going to get it done next year. We're going to do I think it's 5-city tour so far. Hopefully do a 10-city tour on it's called No Laughing Matter Comedy Tour. It's my LLC is what I do. We're going to be raising money for human traffic victims and children, and I'm fighting against trafficking and those that and pedophilia. And so Mariana, if you guys don't know, she's one of my greatest supporters to help me do that. So Mariana, thank you. God bless you. We'll see you next year. We're going to have a great 2021. I'm saying that in faith. Okay. So why in the world would we even consider white privileges? Is when they get pulled over and they get let go for a ticket, and I don't get pulled over, and I get pulled over, and I get a ticket, get put out my car. Okay, let me ask you a question. How many times have you been pulled out your car? How many times have the police pulled you over as a black man? I'm going to tell you right now, I've been pulled over a lot of times. A lot of times. I've been pulled out my car, I can tell you probably about 5 times. Okay? 3 of the times is justifiable because, you know, brother wasn't always the bishop. You know what I'm saying? So this is the deal. This is the deal. The other couple times is okay, you know, I don't have a history or whatever, but they want to check the car, whatever. Okay, check it. It's good, it's clean, whatever. But once my name become good, once I had a good name, cops had never pulled me over again. Excuse me, I got to wipe my nose. Matter of fact, let me tell you something. In Modesto, California, I was pulled over 3 times for not having a valid driver's license, suspended license, and no insurance. And let me tell you, they didn't impound my car. They didn't take my car. It was only me in it. Okay. They didn't do nothing. I said, yes, sir. Hey, man, my license is suspended. He looked at it and said, man, you need to get that taken care of. I went to court. Let me tell you what happened when I went to court. Some of y'all might say God, divine intervention, whatever. I believe in all that. The judge 3 times, and I'm spitting now, I'm getting all excited, 3 times dismissed the whole case against me, a white judge. And I didn't even have to pay nothing but them little fees I had to pay. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Oh, Bishop, because that didn't happen to you. What about all the other black people? I don't know about all the other black people. I only know about the people that I know. What I'm trying to do is wake some of y'all up and stop believing in some of this nonsense. If you are a career criminal, if you put the police in a high-speed chase, if you seem like a threat, you must understand as a police officer, I don't know. I spoke to some. We don't know what's going to happen. Now, in the South, it's different. I don't know what you see. Listen, see, what goes on in the South, what goes on in the South, what goes on in other states. Okay, listen, the South is still crazy. So I'm gonna get at the South is still crazy. But do I believe that police officers go into the police academy so they can get a gun, so they can legally kill black men? I don't know about that one. I would say possible, a small percentage of people. Why not? They have bias. They don't like black folk or Mexican folk or Asian folk. But some of those people don't even like themselves. They don't even like they folk. They just don't like my folk. They like, they don't like my folks even better. That's it. But we have those people in our country. And so I want you guys to hear me tonight. I don't want to be too long just rambling and going nuts. But I want you to hear me tonight. It is very important, and I mean very, very important, that we start listening to what the media is saying to us. And I'm going to give you something here. As soon as the media says this white cop just killed a black man, oh man, all hell break loose. Every time, you know it. Nobody ever says, well, what happened? What the heck happened? You see the video? Oh, it's evident. They're killing black people on the street. They're killing all black people. And that's what we do. And then we start rioting and going crazy. We start going nuts. Let me give you guys a incident that happened, I think a couple of days ago. I think it was in Texas. I believe a black man led the cops on a high-speed chase. They end up getting him. They got him. He ended up dying. White cop kills a black man. Murray, that's right. The labels, man. Time to lose the labels on everyone, Murray said. Unite as one. We have to. If we did that, Murray, the media would have to report real news. Oh, my God, I'm preaching. If we did that, Murray, the politicians wouldn't pander to us. Oh, my God, I'm preaching again. Murray, if we did that, there would be no police brutality. Let me tell you why. Because they would understand you can't rough nobody up in no neighborhood because everybody is on the same page. And nobody would have police brutality because the police would now know, hey, listen, we all are together on this. The stereotypes is crazy. So you're right, Murray. If we united, that'd be it. Matter of fact, if we united, we will stop the global takeover of the elites and the global takeover of those that are we could only hope and pray. Or what they're trying to do with this coronavirus. They're trying to take over with this coronavirus. Y'all need to know that. Okay. The elites of the world would love to do that. But let me go back to this police white cop black man in Texas. And I'm not saying all these are the cases. What I'm saying is this is the case. So they're going to riot in Texas because of this. But this man, before being pulled over, swallowed a baggie, I don't know how much, of methamphetamine, and it burst in his body and he died. When the lawyers came down and they asked the lawyers from BLM, why haven't you guys said that the man died of an overdose? That the meth he swallowed killed him. They switched the subject and start talking about all the other incidences that has happened. They don't want to answer that question. So guys, hear me. We know being shot in the back 7 times, okay, that's a lot. I gotta say that's a lot. Another thing, I don't know what I would do if I had a gun and somebody looked like they was going to reach their gun, okay, as a police officer. I don't know what I would do. I can tell you this. I'm thinking in my head, I'm going home tonight. Take me home tonight. I'm going home. I got a family. Not like the cop that was murdered, that was ambushed in St. Louis. Say his name. They were called 911 and ambushed him, shot him in his head, black man, and left him, his wife, and his 3 children alone. But because he's a cop, that's all right. If you tell me that's all right, then you, my friend, is the problem. I see that all the time. You're the problem. You're the problem. So I did not talk about too many things that I wanted to talk about, but I wanted you guys to hear me tonight because there's so many things going on, and we have to be mindful. We have to remember it's us against them, and I'm not talking about black or white. I'm talking about it's us against the elites of the world. If my lips look heck of white, don't worry about it. It's dry out where I live. I'm in the mountains, man. I live in the mountains now of Montana. I'm up here, okay? But I want you guys to hear me. I'm trying to educate you just as much as I can with common sense, to use your common sense, because that's what God is trying to do. God is trying to get you to wake up, to understand, to open your mind, man. Why are you believing everything that comes out of the media? You need to second guess them. You need to do your own research, and you need to make sure you don't get that stuff in your head. I'm talking to you, believer. I'm talking to you, mother and father. I'm talking to you, grandparent. I'm talking to you, pastor. I'm talking to you, teacher. I'm talking to you, professor. I'm talking to you, doctor, lawyer. I'm talking to you. Stop spinning stuff. The real enemy, you listen to him every day. The real enemy, you listen to it every day. And I want you to hear me. I'll watch the news here and there. I'll watch the news. But I'm telling you, I do not rely upon the news to tell me the truth. I rely upon the living God to tell me the truth. That's it. That nobody else. The living God. Now, and I go to the real resource, man. Non-biased. The truth. We forgot what the truth is today. Let's remember, we must listen to the truth and let the truth set you free. Well, Bishop, what's the truth anymore? That's why you need to listen to every single side, and your common sense, the thing God gave you, will say, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Why would, I'm not going to say that tonight. I'll save that. My question is this. I want you guys to look at the numbers. Look at what's really going on and what's happening. When you talk about President Trump, you may not like him. I'm not here to tell you to like President Trump. I'm telling you. And then they go, I heard from my brother Nino. People ask this question to me too. Oh, Al, I can't believe you voted for President Trump. I can't believe you like him. He don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like us. My own people don't like me. Okay? People that look like me don't like me. He don't have to like me. He just got to do his job. And if he's doing his damn job, I'm getting loose. If he do his job, that's all I need. I don't need him to like me. I don't need my boss to like me. I don't need my teacher to like me. Long as they do their job, I like them. That's it. And that's all I'm going to say about President Trump. Looks like Facebook is kicking me off. Facebook is kicking me off. And so I'm going to have to finish, guys. God bless you. I'm out of here. This the Bishop. Like me, subscribe to me, whatever else is going on. But I'm out of here. So they got me. They didn't like what I just said. They didn't like what I just said. I'm out. Facebook tried to kick me out. If y'all seen that, because I started speaking truth, I want y'all to understand now I'm going to finish here because they messed me up. Because I was speaking some things about the support of our country. See, I'm supporting not just President Trump, I'm supporting America. And if you are doing what you're supposed to do for America, then let's get it going. Hey, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Facebook is trying to shut me down. I got messages coming across right now. I don't know if you guys see it, but Facebook is trying to shut me down, and because I spoke the truth. So I'm going to share this video. Share it as much as you can, because listen, the bottom line is this. Let's eliminate white privilege. Black people, you don't need white privilege. You can get up off your tail and put your work in. Labor Day weekend, put your work in, black man. Put the work in, black woman. And I don't care what's against you. Get up, get out, and get something. I'm out. To my podcast people, God bless you. There was only a few on here tonight, but I got to tell you, thank you for tuning in. If you can come in on Tuesday, we're going to have something more. I got a scripture I want to share with you. I am an advocate for America. I'm an advocate for my God, and I'm an advocate for my country. And so it's okay when you're 3 years like that, and God, family, country. Watch out, because the enemy is not for you, and you need to understand that you have an obligation to keep America strong, to keep America great, and keep America growing, and that we will not bow down to the communists or the socialists, because at the end of the day, the communists and the socialists want to take your rights. They want to take your religious rights. They want to tear down your church. They want to tear it down and have you worship the God of nothing. God bless you. Happy Labor Day weekend.